She's everything you could ask for in a daughter.
Emily LaGuerre Bennett is heartbroken. She was surrounded by family and friends today inside her St. Albans home. They are all in disbelief as they come to grips with the tragic murder of 33-year-old Amelia LaGuerre.
She didn't bother nobody. She was never in trouble.
The Northwell Health employee and young mother leaves behind a 6-year-old son, Mason, who they say will be surrounded by a father and family who love him.
No son should have to know his mother can't be around. And I hope they catch him. And I hope he gets what he deserves.
Amelia LaGuerre, 33, was a mother of a 6-year-old son. She worked at Northwell Health Hospital for 10 years. According to her family and friends, she was a lovely person who got along with everyone. But sadly, her life was cut short on March the 31st as she was walking to her car while on the phone with one of her friends. Her life took a turn for the worse. The man arrested for fatally shooting a Northwell Health employee in a company parking garage last month was an abusive ex-boyfriend who stalked her for months, Nassau County officials said Saturday. Quayshawn Hines, 30, of Bay Shore, was arrested Friday on his way to work for the U.S. Postal Service. He has been charged with second-degree murder in the death of 33-year-old Queens resident Amelia LaGuerre. County District Attorney Ann Donnelly called it a particular callous act, saying that Hines went to the gym less than an hour after the shooting. Officials later confirmed that it was a LA Fitness in Levittown. LaGuerre was shot 9 times on the afternoon of March the 31st in a Northwell-owned parking garage at 1999 Marcus Avenue in New Hyde Park. She was rushed to a local hospital where she was pronounced dead. She is survived by her 5-year-old son. The father of the child is not Hines, according to the officials. Speaking at a Saturday press conference, Fitzpatrick said the shooting was preceded by months of stalking. He explained that LaGuerre was in an abusive 2-year relationship with Hines. Toward the end of their relationship, she started to confide in family and friends. She described the relationship as become violent and that Quayshawn had become physically and mentally abusive. Hines wrecked her property, burnt her clothes, and damaged her son's belongings. Hines was also suspect of breaking into her home in October 2021. After their breakup in 2021, Hines began to stalk her, show up at her work unannounced, hoping to rekindle the relationship. When his efforts weren't reciprocated, Hines would reportedly get into a heated argument with LaGuerre and then leave. Their last interaction, however, turned fatal. Last Thursday, Quayshawn Hines drove to that little garage area on Marcus Avenue and waited for her to come out to her car. When Amelia came out to her car, he immediately came up behind her, shot at her 10 times, striking her 9 times. Those shots caused her death.
30-year-old Quayshawn Hines was arrested and charged with second-degree murder Saturday for allegedly killing his ex-girlfriend.
Why was she murdered? Because the defendant wouldn't allow her to go on with her life after their relationship.
Police say 33-year-old Amelia LaGuerre was a mother of a little boy who worked as an administrative assistant at Northwell Health in New Hyde Park. Investigators say when she ended her relationship with Hines, he began to stalk her.
He began to damage her property. He burnt her clothes. He damaged her son's belongings and was suspected of breaking into her apartment in October of 2021.
And on March 31st, after her shift ended, she was shot to death in the hospital parking garage where she worked. Investigators say Hines went for a workout after.
Less than 1 hour after Hines allegedly shot Miss Grier, he went to the gym. The murder was a selfish act. It was a calculated act. And it was a cowardly act.
We have to do our part from the law enforcement, but we have to do our part in our communities, where we reach out and speak up. Don't let the victims hide in those corners. Bring them forward so we can go out and address these issues.
Authorities are still searching for the small caliber handgun used in the crime. Court documents revealed that Hines had no prior arrests. Authorities also confirmed that he was not involved in any other domestic incidents reported in Nassau County, Suffolk County, or Queens. Hines is currently in another relationship, according to the officials. Emily Bennett, the victim's mother, described her daughter as happy and sweet. She also thanked everyone who showed up to the hospital and reached out during a difficult time of need. Yesterday was the hardest day of my life, knowing my child was taken away from me, she stated. She didn't deserve this. I don't understand how someone can do this, take a child away from her mother and take a mother away from her child. I'm so numb. I'm still in disbelief. She had so much love in her. She was a good daughter, mother, sister, auntie, and she also was a good friend.
Say Amelia was shot late Thursday afternoon in this Northwell Health underground parking garage on Marcus Avenue in North New Hyde Park. Cops say it was a targeted incident and that she was shot by someone she knew. Her friend Leslie says he was on the phone with her when it happened.
I was on the phone with her when this happened, so I just keep hearing the shots in my head.
I don't know how anybody can go and take somebody's life.
And that's the part they can't understand, why someone would do this to Amelia when they say she was the type of person who was always making others happy.
She was such a wonderful person. She had a great soul. And Mason had the best mom.
There was nothing she couldn't accomplish. She was just a positive person.
What a sad situation. Another senseless crime. This man took this woman away from her 6-year-old son because he no longer could be with her. He did not want to see her happy. He didn't want her to move on with her life. He wanted her miserable like he was. That's why he kept stalking her and showing up at her job. This man went to her job, took her life, went to the gym like nothing ever happened. And then he went to work like everything was normal. That is crazy. He also had a girlfriend, but he just couldn't let his ex go. If he couldn't have her, nobody can. Some of these men need to control their emotions. When it's over, it's over. Now this 6-year-old little boy does not have a mother because of this coward. Ladies, if you are going through anything, please speak up. Do not stay quiet. Say something. Protect yourself at all costs. Do what you have to do. Leave your thoughts and opinion down below. I will continue to keep my thoughts and prayers with the family, and I will see y'all in my next video.